had spoken by his prophet Moses to the nations. So that all of the nations are without excuse. He spoke to the nation that was worshiping all those gods before he revealed himself, to mankind for the first time through his servant Moses. God, before then, he had not revealed himself to mankind. But when he revealed himself to mankind through his servant Moses, he declared to his servant Moses to testify to all the nations that the Lord thy God is one God. There ain't but one God. And so after he spoke that word, from that day forward, no nation on the face of the earth had any excuse. And then he established his lordship through what he did in Egypt, through the 10 plagues. The whole world heard about those 10, every nation upon the face of the earth heard about those 10 plagues. Every nation upon the face of the earth heard how God, the God of Israel, the one and only true living God, delivered his people out of the hand of Egypt, the most powerful military nation in the world at that time. And he delivered them through the death of all of the firstborn sons, child, man and animal. And that word went forth to the whole world to make a name for himself. That's what the Bible says. But he really wanted that every nation know it was one God. Yeah. And so all those other nations that continue to worship those many idols, from that day forward, they will without an excuse. Yeah. But they still kill each other because they still worship all these other gods. And it's the same today. We still have nations that got all these other gods. But they without an excuse. He also did it through the next great nation. After Egypt, the next great nation was what? The Assyrians, seeing King Sennacherib. God sent one angel at night, and killed 185,000 soldiers of the Syrian army. One angel at night. To prove to the earth again that he's greater than the greatest, most powerful nation on the earth. He did it to Egypt, then he did it to Assyria, to Sennacherib. And he just didn't stop there. And after that, he did it through King Nebuchadnezzar. Y'all remember what he did? One day, King Nebuchadnezzar is king, the next day he's out like an animal. 7 years. Until he confessed that the God of Israel is God. Yes, sir. Ain't no other God beside him. And that was the greatest nation upon the face of the earth back then. They ruled the nation, the whole world. And so he sent that decree out according to the Bible to the whole earth. So. And so God continued to over and over and over, shout loud, declaring that I'm the only God. Yes, sir. So all these nations that continue to worship all these many gods, they are without an excuse. No. Now in our time, in closing, listen to this now. In our time, today, it's not like the devil is deceiving the world, even God's people, through theocracy. Okay? Because the word of God is like water now. There's very few nations that are worshiping all these many gods. Okay? Well, let me tell you something. It's those other 15 doctrines of devil. It used to be God, Sister Tasha. At least they was worshiping a God. At least they knew it was something greater than man. At least. They had that going for them. Now it would look like, since God has revealed himself in all things,